Inner Peace podcast, where we delve into the secrets of finding inner peace and embracing it year round. I am your host, Julissa Ben Espinosa. The month of October has been designated as Breast Cancer Awareness Month, Mental Illness Awareness Month, and Domestic Violence Awareness Month. These three deal with health and self-care. So I thought it would be good to speak about these things this month of October. On the first week of the month, on October 1st, we had a guest with us, Dr. Andrea Thomas, who was speaking to us about depression and holistic ways that we can incorporate into our lives that can alleviate the symptoms of depression or heal depression. On the second week of the month, on October 8th, we had with us RN Michelle Anderson, who was speaking to us about the importance of caring for ourselves as we care for others. This week, we want to speak about the importance of rest as self-care. Rest is one of the most crucial aspects of self-care, and yet is the one that is often neglected. In speaking about rest, we're not just speaking about sleep. Rest is a holistic experience that involves mind, body, your whole being, your soul. The Bible speaks frequently about the power of rest, and modern science supports the importance or why rest is so essential for our health. In today's video, we are going to dive into why rest is so essential, what the Bible says about it, and the scientific benefits of taking time to rest, particularly in the face of illness, of stress, or caregiving. Let's begin by looking at what the Bible tells us about rest. In the beginning, in the book of Genesis, chapter 2, verses 2 and 3, the Bible tells us that God created the heavens and the earth. And then the Bible also says that God rested on the seventh day. Now, think about that for a moment. God, the creator, the all-powerful God who doesn't need to rest, decided to stop, to reflect, and to enjoy what he had created, also to give us an example, to show us how to do it. And he didn't even stop there. He also made it holy. He made that day sacred. It wasn't a suggestion. It was a principle that was built into creation itself. In Exodus 20, verses 8 through 10, God commands his people to observe the Sabbath, a day of rest, not just for themselves, but also for everyone in their household, including their servants and even the animals. It's clear by this that God values rest, not just as a break from work, but as an opportunity for spiritual and physical renewal. In Matthew 11:28, Jesus extends an invitation that is very comforting. He says, "Come unto me, all ye who are labor and are heavy laden, and I will give you rest." This rest is not only for physical fatigue, but a rest for our souls. A rest for our souls. Life can be overwhelming. And to be honest, oftentimes we carry the weight of the world on our shoulders. And Jesus is inviting us to lay our burdens down and find true peace in him. What's incredible about this is that rest is not just a suggestion that God makes. It's something that he invites us to take into our lives that is good for our well-being. The Sabbath is an invitation to rest and to commune with the Creator, a command to care for ourselves. And this all points to the truth that we are not machines. We were created for rhythm, for work and rest, for action and stillness. The Bible even tells us in the book of Ecclesiastes that there is a time for everything, a time to work and a time to rest. Now, let's look at what modern science says about rest. Modern science strongly supports what the Bible has been telling us for centuries. Rest is critical for both our mental and our physical health. According to the American Psychological Association, stress is one of the leading causes of health problems today, and rest is one of the most effective ways to manage it. When we rest, whether through sleep, naps, or just taking some time to relax, our bodies get a chance to lower its stress levels, particularly by reducing cortisol, a hormone that is elevated during times of stress. High levels of cortisol can lead to anxiety, to depression, to high blood pressure, and even to heart disease. Research from the National Institute of Health shows that sleep plays a crucial role in healing and repairing your heart and blood vessels. A lack of sleep can lead to increased risk of chronic conditions like heart disease, kidney disease, high blood pressure, diabetes, or even a stroke. For cancer patients, rest becomes even more crucial and important. The body needs to sleep to regenerate cells, support the immune system, and handle the effects of treatments like chemotherapy. Studies have shown that deep rest, which includes relaxation techniques such as breathing exercises or guided imagery, can reduce symptoms of depression and anxiety, help to reset your nervous system. Rest allows us to come back to our challenges with renewed energy and with clarity. But there's another element of rest that's often overlooked: mental rest. In today's society, we're constantly bombarded with information, and this can lead to mental overload. Scientists are now studying the importance of taking mental breaks to increase focus, memory retention, and problem-solving abilities. Now that we know how important rest is, let's talk about how we can incorporate rest into our lives. Rest doesn't just happen. We have to be intentional about it. And I want to share with you 5 things that you can do to incorporate rest into your lives starting today. Number 1 is start practicing and keeping the Sabbath. This is an invitation. This is a command from God. And this is a command just to take that day from 1 week. He gives us 6 days to work, 1 day to rest. And this is not only physical rest, but spiritual rest and a time to commune with Him. Number 2, take power naps. Research study has shown that 10 to 20 minute power naps can help us tremendously with our mood and alertness. You don't need hours. You only need 10 to 20 minutes. And this is so essential for caregivers or for those people who have very stressful jobs. Number 3, daily quiet time. Incorporate small moments during your day to be still, to be quiet, to bring your worries to God and leave them with Him. This will really help you. A time, maybe just 5 minutes. Like with naps, you don't need a long time. 5 minutes of stillness, of quiet, of silence will help you tremendously. Number 4, create a sleep-friendly environment. Make sure that when you're going to sleep, the place is cool, the place is dark, and that you are comfortable. What I use to sleep, I make sure that it's dark, of course, because I cannot sleep with light, but I also sleep with a mask. I put a mask over my eyes so that I can sleep better. And also make sure that you limit screen time before going to bed. And number 5, mindfulness and meditation. Many people, when they hear the word mindfulness, they think about a secular practice, but really mindfulness only means to be in the moment, being present in the moment. And in the past episodes, we have spoken about biblical meditation. Biblical meditation is very helpful and can bring peace to our souls. So I encourage you to make rest a priority in your life. Make sure that this is something that happens every day, not even only when you are exhausted, but every time, like we spoke about taking naps and taking 5 minutes to be silent, taking time to be mindful, to being in the present, or take time to practice biblical meditation. Rest is a design from God. It's an invitation from God. So as we closed today's episode, I want to inspire you to embrace rest. I want to inspire you to embrace rest as an essential part of your self-care routine. Resting is not selfish. It's actually the most loving act that you can do for yourself and for those around you. Thank you for watching today's episode, and I'll see you in the next. Bye-bye.